Hi and welcome back to the channel. I just want to do a short video. I'm actually away on holiday. Um, it's been an amazing few days. I left on, God, I can't think where we are today. I left on Tuesday morning, early hours. Not early hours, but in the morning, early in the morning. So it was a full day of travel, all day, and got into the hotel about 11 o'clock. So before I go any further, and before I forget again, I have got a school community, free one, private community on school, and basically the link is in the description below. So it's basically just a group of people who want to stop drinking, or maybe you're sober curious, or maybe you just you're desperate. You could have you know you've got a drinking problem and you don't know how to stop, or maybe you've tried stopping, you've not been able to stay stopped. So yeah, it's just a community that is there's at the moment I've got 24 members, and it's quite a range of different. Some people are sober. Some people have been sober. A couple of people have been sober a very long time, like myself. And there's some people who are still can't get sober, who are trying to get sober. So basically, yeah, it's just a community for all of us to help one another, support one another. You can join in your own name. You don't have to be yourself, your real name. It can be anonymous, although the group is private. And as I said, it's free to join. So I'm not trying to take any money off you. Okay. Right, got that out the way. Right, I'm filming on a gimbal, by the way. It's a DJI gimbal, a new one. Well, it's not, it's a second-hand one, but you know what I mean, it's new. And I haven't really got a clue how to work it, but I've gone through a few videos, so I've got it on the camera and it's going. So fingers crossed. I'm just debating whether to actually walk down the road with it and have a go recording. But we'll see how this goes. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But just wanted to talk about going on holiday when you're sober. When I used to go on holiday, it used to be all about drinking. You could drink all day, literally all day from the minute. I mean, I can even remember, even before I had a drink problem and I got married in Mexico, I can remember waking up at 6 a.m. and we were all inclusive, and I would go down to the beach bar, which was literally below our little kind of cottage terrace thing we had. And I'd walk down. It was literally 10-15 yards, and you could help yourself to the lager, which was on tap, and you can help yourself to coffee, tea, and all that. So I get obviously a coffee for my husband, but I just want a lager. But these were the days before I was a serious drinker, a problem drinker. When I was on holiday, drink was fine. It was all about drinking, and I mean about other things as well, going, visiting places. But drinking was a big thing. It was a freedom. It was being able to drink all day. And to be honest, when I look back, I was never really ever drunk. I can remember one holiday where, yeah, I was on tequilas, and I was seriously drunk and seriously ill as well. But apart from that one, all the other kind of holidays I've been away and I've been drinking even during the day, I was never really drunk. You just stayed at a certain level, and it was like a normal level. So for me, going on holiday, and this is the fourth holiday I've gone on this year, and going on holiday sober. I mean, I've been to Florida in sobriety with my children. I've been to Turkey. I've been to Cyprus multiple times with my best friend and husband. I've been quite a few places in sobriety. But just, coming here, and meeting other people who are drinking, and people who are drinking like all day, like I used to, I suppose, without a drink problem. I mean, I met a couple. I say it's a couple. I met a guy and I met a woman, and they were both single, not single, but they were both on their own, I should say. And they were, well, I mean, the girl was drinking really heavily. She was totally blasted, but she hasn't got a drink problem. She just goes on holiday and has a whale of a time, and that is fine, and that is not a problem drinker, as I would call it. It's, you're going on holiday, you're enjoying yourself, you're free, you haven't got to drive, you haven't got to go to work, so drinking is absolutely fine. So anyway, I bought a load of, as I said, I arrived Tuesday night. Yeah, Tuesday late. So yesterday was my first full day. So in the morning, I went out shopping to get all kind of a bit of food, a few supplies, energy, monster drinks, which I need to I keep saying I'm going to stop. I've got one now. And water, obviously, as water is so important. And I got my Tanqueray. I couldn't get my pink gin at the airport. I was gutted. So I didn't get pink gin, but I got Tanqueray zero alcohol gin at the local shop. In fact, there's a few shops here that sell it. So I got Tanqueray zero. I got Sangria zero. I got multiple lager zeros, a few different. I like trying different not flavors, but different brands. I do actually like their own Canarian one, to be honest. It's probably my favourite one. And also, what else did I get? I got like some kind of cocktail. Oh, and I got like a champagne, but a non-alcoholic one. So I did a photograph of all of those on the table, but I completely forgot all about it. I was just getting on with it. And I drank half the bottle of the champagne one, and I've already had a few drinks out of the tankery, so there wasn't much of those left. But I've got a picture, so I'll probably use for my thumbnail. But yeah, it's just so different, and the level of freedom is unreal. Not having to drink, not worrying. I mean, I can take my cans of zero alcohol lager in my bag with me and go wherever I want to go. Um, I can, I can drink down on the beach with my zero cans. I can drink, on the balcony here with my gin and tonic zero, or my sangria, or my sparkling wine champagne style drink. And when I go to the bar, like I went for a big meal last night because I'd had like loads of shit the day before, traveling and that. So I thought I'm gonna have a proper meal, starter, main course, and all that. And I sit down by myself. I'm perfectly happy going by myself. Got no worries about that. Sat there and had an amazing meal, garlic prawns, with bread and butter, garlic butter, and a steak with peppercorn sauce and stuff like that. So it was really nice. And a non-alcoholic lager. So they sell them in the pubs, in the bars, restaurants, that sort of thing. So yeah, and then I'm obviously that was the first night I've been out. I'm going out now. I might pop to the shops, the shopping centre, see what they've got there, because I'm really, really craving a zero pink gin. So I haven't found it anywhere in here before, but I'm going to go looking. So I might do that now, and then I'm going for a meal, obviously, and then I'm going to meet up with those two other people that I met up with last night. And even though that they were drinking for England, maybe, they were drinking a lot. It's just no problem. It just doesn't bother me, and I can laugh. I can sit down and I can laugh because they can be completely loud and drunk, and and I've got no kind of envy or no wanting to be like them or drink like them, because I'm just happy now as I am, and I'm sober and I feel well, and I won't have a hangover. I was up really early and I went up to the pool and everything, and it's just so freeing. I could never have imagined it. When I was drinking, I would never ever have imagined that I could go on holiday and not drink. I know when I was in AA, I did go to AA a lot, and I've mentioned this before, and I know AA isn't for everybody, and I get it, it's not. But for me, it saved my life. So it worked for me at the beginning. I did do AA for a long time, and I know that one of their recommendations, shall we say, was don't drink non-alcoholic beers or wines or stuff that makes you feel as though you're drinking alcohol, but you're not. And maybe like 18 years ago, there wasn't many good varieties to choose from, and maybe there is some sense in that when you first get sober. I don't know, maybe. I didn't drink non-alcoholic stuff then. I just drank Coke or water, sparkling water. But now, again, maybe that is just maybe I still believe in that, but I definitely don't believe in it. I believe that you should be able to, if you're confident and you're sure of yourself, you know what you can drink and what you can't drink. You're not going to pick up an alcoholic drink. Then I don't think there's anything wrong with drinking the zeros, because they are bloody good. I mean, I know I drink zero Guinness at work, and to me it tastes as good as Guinness used to taste before. So whether that's true or not, I don't know, but I do enjoy it, and obviously I enjoy Koppenberg Zero as well. But yeah, it's nice to be away in the sun and drink proper drinks. And they even do, I think they do mocktails, in some of these bars. But as I said, last night was the first night I went out. So I'm going to go out tonight and maybe see what's going on and see what they've got available. And maybe have a special mocktail or something, treat myself. So yeah, I just wanted to just do a quick video just to give you an update of where I am. I'm not saying where I am, obviously, in case anybody comes. They're not, but you know what I mean. I don't even know when I'll be able to upload this video, to be honest, because the Wi-Fi is not brilliant, especially not at night. I think everybody in the world's on it, but obviously it's it's an island, so yeah, the Wi-Fi is not the best. But all I can say is that being sober does not mean being boring. It really doesn't. It means you have more fun, if anything. So you know, and you don't have any of the hassles, you know where you are, you know how to get home at night, if you get lost, it's not a panic, you're not down some dodgy alley drunk where you could get taken advantage of. So yeah, it's amazing and I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna just leave it there for now because I better get a move on and get out, especially if I go to the shops. Okay, take care, stay sober, or if you're not, just keep trying. Okay, thank you, bye bye. Don't forget to join the school community. That's what I keep forgetting to say. Yeah, the school community. The link is at the bottom below. Okay, take care, bye.